reimagine Sicily. Reimagine it with me. Reimagining 3,000 years of culture and beauty and tradition that are not completely European, they're not completely Middle Eastern, they're not completely Asian or North African, but they have the flavor of all of those. And that is why Sicily is so different and why I am so dazzled by the place and the people. Let me take you to a place that you've only heard about and you have no idea what a remarkable place it is. And I'll show you what a remarkable place it is.
You have to understand Sicily's history. And the single most important thing you need to understand is that throughout most of its history, Sicily was not an outpost. Sicily was the centre of the world. Sicily was a launchpad of culture throughout Europe. The North Africans brought their culture here. The Vikings came here. The Arabs came here.
Sicilians are suspicious of anybody who comes, because everybody who has come to Sicily has come not to give it something, has come to take something from it.
The geographical position of Sicily is decisive. Giuseppe Antonio Borghese is a Sicilian himself. He defines Sicily as being an island which is not island enough. Un'isola non abbastanza isola.
We are in a place where there are three continents that face each other. We have Africa, a short distance from here. We are the extreme of Europe, but we are part of Europe. We have Asia to the other side.
Sicilians have had, at the last count, and you can count more, maybe 17 or 18 different invasions of the island.
This is a people which has been subdued. The Greeks and the Carthaginians. Sicily was the first province of the Roman Empire. As you go on through history, we then talk of various other peoples who were there, the Byzantines, then the Arabs for a long period. And then, incredibly, the Normans. 1061, the Normans invaded. Thereafter, we have various French overlords, Spanish domination, various kinds of Spanish, the Aragonese, the Catalans, eventually the Bourbons. There are even some Sicilians who regarded Garibaldi's landing. He came to reunite the whole of Italy. They regarded this as the last invasion, the Piedmontese invasion.
Sicily, up till that point, was a very cosmopolitan society. They had Greeks who spoke the Greek language, and they had their own legal system and their own way of dressing and their own professions. And then they had the Muslims from North Africa with their own Sharia law. And then they had the Jews, who were the scribes and the interpreters, who had their own legal system, their own language, their own schools, and they all lived together. Along came the Spanish with the Inquisition, and that wasn't allowed anymore. And you either had to be a Catholic, according to the rules that the Spanish imposed, or be put to death. So lots of people fled, and that was when Sicily became a monoculture. And to me, that was the end of the glory days of Sicily, and that was when things started to go into a decline.